Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
My name is Asma Nurul Inaya as a leader and my friends
Nur Masita Ahmad,
and then
Nur Fadia Ramadhani,
and
Muhammad Nur Fajri Amir.
Nurul Awaliatul Jannah. We are from group 4 and we want to start our discussion. The first question is participating in group discussion will help the students to develop their cognitive and psychological skills. The question number 1, part A is what do cognitive and psychological skills mean? I asked to Nur Fadia Ramadhani first.
Cognitive skills are a person's skill in thinking to remember, solve problems, or make decisions.
Thank you. How about Nurul Masita?
So, cognitive skills are brain-based skills which are needed in acquisition of knowledge.
How about Nur Fajri Amir?
Cognitive and physical skill, meaning that we can develop ability to analyze, research, control emotion. This ability we can use in real life discussion.
Thank you. And Nurul Awaliatul Jannah?
Okay, cognitive skills can be interpreted as any form of ability that involves the brain, such as thinking, memorizing, and make decisions. Psychological skills are ability to make decisions effectively. Psychological skills, besides using brain, also use feeling. Psychological skills can be like ability to respect and support other, like read the situation and respect other people's opinions.
Okay, by all the answer, we can conclude that cognitive skills are person skills in thinking to remember, solve problems, or make decisions. Cognitive skills can be interpreted as only forms of ability. The second question, in number 1 is, do you agree with the statement above? Why? And explain your reason. I asked to Nur Fadia Ramadhani.
Yes, I agree because in group discussions, our cognitive skills are determined from there, such as in problem solving and decisions making, and we are trying to overcome existing challenges.
Thank you. How about Nurul Masita?
Yes, of course I agree, because group discussion include cognitive and physiological skill to solving the problem.
How about Nur Fajri?
I agree for statement above because you cannot have normal communication if you too nervous. This is why psychological skill is important.
Okay, and Nurul Awaliatul Jannah.
Yes, I agree with the statement above because in participating in the group discussion, we must thinking to the topic at hand and sometimes we must memorizing. We will make decisions to find the solution of the topic. There are many opinions and we must respect to other.
Okay, by all the answer, we can conclude again that from all the answer from my friends, we all agree that statement because in participating in group discussion, our cognitive skills are the determined from that, such as in problem solving or something memorized and make decision to find a solution of the topic. Okay, I will read the question number 2. How many skills will be developed by participating in group discussion? Explain your understanding of the 5 skills. I will ask Nur Fadia Ramadhani first.
Okay, its 5 skills will be developed by participating in group discussion. Namely, 1 skill to use language function, because in group discussion, language skills are used and how we do arrange a sentence correctly so that it can be understood. 2, skills to analyze, because in group discussions help students to analyze and solve a problem by making a list of problems and discussing them. 3, skill to persuade and convince. In group discussion, try how we can persuade through your opinion using the fact so that the person can accept it. 4, skill to respect other. In group discussion, trying how to accept other people's opinion, even though they have different opinions, so that the discussion can be carried out interestingly. 5. Skill to support one another. In group discussions, how we have to support one another in finding a solution to a problem even though we have different opinions. That's all from me. I, I give back I give back to moderator.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer, Nurfadia. How about Nurul Masita?
So in group discussion, there are 5 skills. So the first, skill to use language functions. The skill will help us to understand what they mean or what others saying, like argument or response. The second one is skill to analyze. We can develop our skills because in group discussion, we have to analyze the problem. The third, skill to persuade and convince. We have to persuade and convince to have other people believe with our argument or statement. The fourth, skill to respect others. We need to give respect to others by giving time to express their statement. And so the last, skill to support one another. This skill will occur, share information. We must support one another to give opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. How about Nur Fajri Amir?
There are 5 skills. One skill to use language function. Students have to through some phrase such as giving reason, agreeing and disagreeing, etc. 2. Skill to analyze. This skill helps students to increase by giving particular topic that contain one or two and maybe more problem to solve. 3. Skill to persuade. This skill requires students to share their opinion and giving the reason of their opinions to persuade another member. 4. Skill to respect author. Sharing opinion commonly generates arguments. To avoid this, students must respect other member by giving them time to express their opinions. 5. Skill to support one another. Students must helping each other if any problem.
Okay, thank you so much. How about Nurul Awaliatul Jannah?
In participating in the group discussion, we will get some ability. And the first, skill to use language function. Participating in the group discussion must use standard language and in accordance with the topic situations. And two, skill to analyze. To find the best solutions of the topic at hand, we must analyze the topic and all of opinion. 3. Skill to persuade and convince. Every member in the group discussion will try to make other people believe his opinion. And next, skills to respect others. There are will many different opinions, but we must respect others and appreciate.
Okay, by your answer, guys, there are 5 skills will be developed when we participate in group discussion. The first is skill to use language function. As a participant in group discussion, we must have skills to use language to make other participant understood with our argument or to give respond the like agree or disagreement. The second one is skill to analyze. When we participate in group discussion, we can develop our skills to analyze because we must analyze the problem when group discussion when we do group discussion to get the solution. The third is skill to persuade and convince. By joining in group discussion, we learn and try to make people agree with our argument, and we must to persuade and make other people believe with our statement. The fourth is skill to respect others. As the member of group discussion, we must to respect others by giving them time to express their opinion, and we must to appreciate all the statement. And the last one is the 5, skill to support one another. in the group discussion, we of course share of information. We must to support one another to give opinions. Okay. The third question I will read. What do you know of problem-based group discussion? Explain your answer. I will ask Nur Fadiah Ramadhani.
Okay, in this discussion, the student is given a problem, then the student reads and studies the text so that they can find out what problems and are discussed. And after that, the student discusses with the group to determine the solutions. And with that, we can solve the problem and get the answer to the problem.
That's all enough.
Yes.
Okay, how about Nurul Masita?
So in group discussion, there are problems, and to solve the problem and to solve, the participant should read carefully the problem and analyze what is the best solution.
How about Nur Fajri Amin?
Problem-based group discussion. This type discussion, the student will given scenario containing one or two problems. They must to study the problems, analyze the problem, formulating possible solution, discussing the possible solution, and determine final solutions. Thank you.
Okay, the last one, how about Nurul Awalatul Jannah?
Problem-based group discussion is a kind of group discussion which serves a problem and then we do a discussion to find the solution of the problem.
Okay, by hearing your answer, we can conclude again that there are some problems, and the students or participant in group discussion read carefully that problems and they analyze what is the best solution and give their opinion after that, get the best solution of that problems. Okay, I will read again the question number 4. Question number 4 is, what do you know of topical-based group discussion? Explain your answer. I will ask Nur Fadiah Ramadhani.
Okay, students are given topic and discuss them with group members to discuss controversial topic, and students must give their opinions on how to solve existing problems with answer that contain fact to support their arguments.
How about Nurul Masita?
So group discussion usually serves as a topic that have a controversial issue and commonly in classroom. In group discussion, we need to find the solution to solve the problem.
That's all enough.
Yeah.
How about Nur Fajri Amir?
Topical-based group discussion. This type discussion commonly in classroom, while teacher will give an student topic to discuss with other member.
That's all enough.
Yes.
How about Nurul Awalatul Jannah?
Okay, topical-based group discussion is type of group discussion which usually serve a topic that have a controversial issue, and next we will choose the best opinion to support the topic.
Okay, thank you for your answer, guys. Topical-based group discussion usually serve a topic that have a controversial issue, and next we will choose the best opinion and to support the topic and choose the best opinion to solving the exciting problems. Okay, the 5 questions. What do you know of article-based group discussion? Please explain your answer. How about Nur Fadiah Ramadhani?
Article-based in group discussion is students are encouraged to look for interesting articles that are controversial, then analyze and study the article in depth. Then they look for a solution and determine the right solution to the article's problems.
Okay, how about Nurul Masita?
So article-based group discussion is where the students will share an article first and then summarizing the article to find and give their opinion.
How about Nur Fajri Amir?
Article-based group discussion. This type discussion is found in high school third grade and university where students will given more complex problem based in even in real life. Thank you.
Thank you. How about Nurul Awaliatul Jannah?
Article-based group discussion is type of group discussion where the students will search an article first and then summarizing the article, analyze it to find the problem, and after that student or all member of the group discussion describe their opinions to find final solution.
Okay, thank you for your answer, guys. Article-based group discussion is type of group discussion, and where the students will search an article first and then summarizing the article to find problems and then give their opinion about the problems and find the final solution. Okay, the last questions, number 6. Number 6, which one is the most preferable to you? Explain your position and why. How about Fadih Ramadhani?
I choose discussion of topical base because in my opinion, the discussion using the topic was more interesting because here students were given a topic, then they discuss to find a solution. In my opinion, this was easier than the other two discussions.
How about Nurul Masita?
So I choose article based because teach us to understand the text, what we read, and we can analyze the problem and how to solve it.
How about Nur Fajri Amir?
For me, it will be problem-based group discussion because I commonly given by teacher in high school. I'm familiar with it. Thank you.
How about Nurul Awaliatul Jannah?
Okay, from 3 types of group discussion, I like topical-based group discussion because usually most interesting to discuss a controversial issue and a topic in the group discussion.
Okay, thank you for your answer, guys. But I more than prefer article based because article based article based can develop our skills to summarize our reading and analyze skills in finding problems in an article and giving opinions about the problems. So more skills are developed in article based in group discussion. Okay, I think that's all enough from our group. We are have done to answer all the questions. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.